Well, the winners of the last two matches will certainly make things very interesting for this block going forward. It's also no small coincidence or even a surprise. They were the two fucking best fucking matches on the fucking card by a wide fucking margin. I'm Charles Renton with my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax 31 Night 9 event. Hey, block of action. We're almost halfway through the glorious month-long climax. You got your lube, you got your fluids, you got your goddamn food, you got your sleep. We're going to need that if we're going to have A block and B block action climaxing all over the sides of our faces, running down our goddamn faces, dripping in. I lost my train of thought. The whole point is, outside of this gross beginning, how was the show? Well, the two last matches, they were the best ones. Everything else is just kind of there. Let me know your thoughts on this show in the comments, please. Let me know your thoughts on a month-long climax. Can you last the whole month? I know I can't. Anyway, Kevin Kelly going solo on commentary here. Solo for the climax. Okay, I'll stop those jokes eventually, but today is not that day. Chris Charlton will be back on commentary soon. And we have Kosei Fujita. I think that's how it's said. I apologize. Versus Kanemaru. Okay, copy and paste what happened when Kanemaru took on Oiwa yesterday. I'm just going to start calling them Young Lion 1 and 2 until I get these names right because I don't want to be disrespectful. This Fujita guy does have a lot of fire, and he tried, and he certainly, is going to go far, especially if he's got this much energy already, but Boston Crab for the win. Bushi versus Yano. Okay, so they tried to put sacks on each other's heads. That is really what was happening here. Impromptu blindfold match. Blindfold match out of nowhere. A Louis Vuitton bag. Where did Bushi get that? Genuine question. Where did he get a Louis Vuitton bag? Are Louis Vuitton bags all over the place in Japan? Can you just get them out of a vending machine? Like you apparently can get other things out of a vending machine? What the fuck is Japan even on about? So anyway... The ref decided to pull the huge sacks off of their faces because, man, I can't tell you how many times I've had to pull huge sacks off of Japanese men's faces. Trust me, folks, you don't really want to dive too much more into that, and always delete your search history. So, yeah, we get a towel tie-up on the barricade. Boy, this sure was funny. I mean, this was one of the Yano matches where it just didn't fire for me. And Yano, by the way, is facing Bushi because Naito's out with knee injuries. So Yano had to face suitable competition. We get a mask tie, the scissors get brought out, and then the ref gets sacked. So he gets a big old black sack all over his face. And man, let me tell you right now, when you get a black sack all over your face, you are going to be disoriented, not understand, even when you're halfway through a month-long climax. I told you I wasn't done with those jokes. There was no count. Low blow, the monitor went out, and then 1, 2, 3 with a roll-up. There you go. Yano won. So Kenta and Okan say some stuff, and it turns out the loser must bow. Kenta says, how about this? Whoever loses, the loser must bow. I had to figure that out through, translations and everything, and also with the aftermath. Okan versus Kenta. Okenta, if you will. Okanta. There we go. It sounds like a fusion dance. Fusion. Ha! All right. This wasn't... it wasn't very good. It wasn't. I mean, Zack Sabre Jr. got the best match out of Okan that I've seen, and Kenta tried. There were shenanigans. There was some good mat work. Like, both guys can do some good mat work. Okan isn't bad in the ring. He's just boring and annoying. And then he puts on that weird hat Kenta does. It's more like an elf hat on him. Kelfta, if you will, which sounds like a weird knockoff of Kefka from Final Fantasy 3 or 6 in Japan. And Kenta does get a chair while the referee is down and beats the shit out of him. Why was this taking so long? Why was there a baseball bat under the ring? Roll up 1, 2, 3. That match happened, by the way, and then he wanted Okan to do a humiliating bow, and I guess Okan's a de facto face here because he's like, wait, I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to claw you and slam you and leave. And then we get Yujiro with Peter versus Tangaloa with Jado. I wonder if Peter can read the banner that she had in her hands. Probably not. That was mean for no reason. I don't care for Bullet Club, so I'm just taking shots at everybody here, ironically. Bullet Club explodes. And apeshit, 1, 2, 3. That is all I have to say about this match. Tomohiro Ishii versus Zack Sabre Jr. Yes, all this. Hook it into my veins. Can't put matches in your veins. Again, don't do drugs, kids. Fucking terrific, as you knew it would be. And somebody called it. Somebody said, I don't remember who said in the comments of one of my videos, they said, I think Ishii will stop Zack Sabre Jr. You were right. Whoever you were, sorry, I can't recall your name right now, you were right. Something really good. Zack Sabre Jr. is a joy to watch. There was some great shoulder focus. Chops, kicks, ouch, the pain on both their faces. Really, really good shit. Ishii kept fighting back, but we did get a nice bridge from Zack Sabre Jr. A triangle, kick to the arm, big old lariat, another big lariat, and eventually vertical drop brainbuster. 1, 2, 3. I can't summarize just how much, this match just awakened me where it's like, holy shit. Like, obviously it was going to be good. They've faced off before. They've had really good matches before. But this was like such a breath of fresh air, because if this hadn't been that good and the main event hadn't been that good, I probably would have been ready to write this off as one of the worst G1 nights. The last two matches basically make it pretty much decent, when the rest of it would have just been like, wow, this is really shit. But Tomohiro Ishii has rattled off 2 straight wins. Zack Sabre Jr. takes his first loss in a block-up. Shingo Takagi versus Kota Ibushi. It starts slow, pretty damn slow. Slow enough to the point where I was like, are they turtles out there? No, they're Japanese wrestlers, and they're damn good ones. Shingo grinds down on him for a bit. Eventually a moonsault from Kota Ibushi. I don't know why they hate their necks. Kota in particular. We get a big superplex. We get some other good spots. Some nice suplex and lariats and kicks and everything. They're just palm striking each other. They're just palming. They're palming each other with repeated strokes of the head, which I love that technique. Moving on. In a last ride for 2. And then we get the flash knee by Shingo, which was really nice. We get a pumping bomber for 2. Kamigoye out of nowhere for 2. Because what are finishers? I know he's the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. But I'm just like, seriously, let's protect these finishers. Poison Rana for no reason. And then we get a reverse Kamigoye and another Kamigoye, 1, 2, 3. Kota Ibushi gained a victory and is creeping back into this whole thing as far as, like, that shocking loss that he had to Yujiro Takahashi for unknown reasons when the tournament started. Let's get the point totals, why don't we? Okay, keep in mind, some of these point totals are inflated because everybody that was not named Zack Sabre Jr. already got 2 more points because Tetsuya Naito's out, so they got him by forfeit. Kota Ibushi with 6, with 8 rather. Shingo Takagi with 6, and then we have Zack Sabre Jr. and Great-O-Khan with 8, and now there's a tiebreaker there with Zack Sabre Jr. having them over Kota and over Okan. And Shingo Takagi, now he's got to play catch-up. Toru Yano with 6, Tomohiro Ishii with 6, Kenta with 8, and then Tangaloa and Yujiro Takahashi with 4 each. There we go. Okay, that's the end of that. Tomorrow's show will likely be up in the afternoon. I do have to work a little bit later on Monday, so I will see what I can do. None of these are going to be watched live until we get closer to the finals. But anyway, if there has to be any delays, I do apologize in advance. And if any of these, for whatever reason, have to be doubled up, if I have to work extra, I apologize. But I'll try to do individual reviews. Agree, disagree with what I said? Like, share, subscribe. Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.